There are 99% of people who have never heard of uncharted areas where satellite navigation cannot be used, making it impossible to locate them. Let's take a look at 8 of these places, a special forbidden zone that hasn't been entered by outsiders for 60,000 years. For anyone brave enough to take on the challenge, the consequence is death. Colorful creatures are scattered everywhere, using their hues to release the most dangerous allure. Mysterious dialogues deep within the earth, arduous explorations high above. What are these 8 locations? In UMBR 8, North Sentinel Island, in the remote Andaman Islands of the Bay of Bengal lies a secluded island known as North Sentinel. On today's widely circulated world maps, it is nearly impossible to pinpoint the exact location of this island. It is too remote and mysterious, a forbidden land that has remained untouched for 60,000 years, with a total area of less than 60 square kilometers. North Sentinel is not an uninhabited island. It is simply enigmatic compared to the outside world. In fact, North Sentinel Island is home to a group of people known as the Sentinelese, numbering approximately fewer than 500 individuals. Beyond its elusive location, this group of Sentinelese serves as the last barrier guarding North Sentinel. To them, their homeland is sacred and cannot be trampled by outsiders. Even at the cost of their lives, they will defend their island. Those who learn of North Sentinel's existence and attempt to enter, whether for research purposes or poaching, will be met with hostility from the Sentinelese. The consequences can range from being sent away empty-handed to losing their lives on the spot. For the past 60,000 years, everything on North Sentinel has remained extremely primitive. The inhabitants live in communal nudity, lacking advanced tools, and even engage in practices of eating raw meat. The Indonesian government seems to have recognized the sanctity of the island, as in recent years, they have made plans for non-interference with the Sentinelese. In UMBR 7, Skeleton Coast, in northern Namibia, there is a 500-kilometer stretch of coastline that seems endless, revealing a desolate yet absurdly colorful landscape. This is the Skeleton Coast. The name Skeleton Coast is quite evocative, as the ground is littered with grim skeletons. Among these remains are both human skeletons and various animal carcasses, along with fierce wild animals that feed on the corpses, creating an atmosphere reminiscent of a post-apocalyptic world from a sci-fi movie, where the predominant color is gray. It is said that this narrow stretch of coastline often causes violent shifts in the surrounding ocean currents, leading numerous ships to this treacherous area. Even experienced captains find it challenging to escape the clutches of death. As a result, many ships have met with accidents, either swallowed by the sea or smashed to pieces by the waves. Skeleton Coast has thus become one of the world's most infamous death zones. Generally, people do not recklessly venture into this area as if challenging the Grim Reaper. However, there are always thrill-seeking adventurers who defy the odds and consider the Skeleton Coast a must-visit destination in their lifetime. In UMBR 6, Danakil Depression, Africa is known for its heat, and amidst the waves of warmth, there exists a forbidden zone that few dare to enter, the Danakil Depression, located in the East African Rift Valley. This area is a geological hotspot where several tectonic plates intersect, resulting in highly complex geological conditions. The molten magma hidden beneath the plates turns repeatedly, transforming the lowlands into a sea of fire. Africa's climate is already characterized by high temperatures, and coupled with the geological factors, the Danakil Depression has become one of the hottest places not just in Africa, but in the entire world. The searing heat consumes the lives of plants and animals, effectively eliminating any possibility for human survival in this area. Over thousands of years of natural landscape development, the Danakil Depression has remained largely unrecognized by humanity. Without the necessary technological support and conditions, humans have been unable to explore this scorching region. However, with advancements in knowledge, what was once a forbidden zone has begun to open up. Some tourists are now drawn to it, traveling specifically to the East African Rift Valley in search of the Danakil Depression, believing they can capture stunning photographs against such a fiery backdrop. In UMBR 5, Lake Vostok, the real-life equivalent of a frowning wonderland, might look something like Lake Vostok. It is a vast and mysterious lake, nearly as wide as Lake Ontario but about twice its depth, making it one of the largest lakes in the world. However, there is no slowly flowing water. Within Lake Vostok lay an endless expanse of ice. The thick ice seals away all life beneath the surface, and no one knows what kind of scenery the frowning world holds deep within the lake. Scientists have collected biological samples from the surface ice of Lake Vostok and concluded through analysis that the lake harbors a very rich ecological world. Numerous mysterious DNA fragments have emerged, suggesting the presence of organisms that humanity has never encountered before. As global temperatures rise, some glaciers in certain regions are beginning to melt. Whether the ice layer of Lake Vostok will also thaw, potentially opening a door to a new world for humanity, remains an unanswered question. In UMBR4, Cape Melville, if you were to use global navigation to search for certain geographical locations, you would find that the position of Cape Melville has not even been detected by advanced navigation satellites. It is located on a large rock in the Cape York Peninsula of Queensland, where the surface vegetation is typical of a tropical rainforest. Common knowledge suggests that tropical rainforests are valuable genetic reservoirs, harboring many organisms that are invisible to the outside world, and Cape Melville is no exception. For instance, the leaf-tailed gecko, as its name implies, belongs to the gecko family, but its physical characteristics differ from those of common geckos. Its tail resembles a leaf, gently blending into its surrounding environment. Even in other areas of the tropical rainforest, scientists have not discovered the presence of the leaf-tailed gecko. 11 years ago, Cape Melville was a place beyond human understanding. It wasn't until 2013 that Australian scientists accidentally discovered the existence of this tropical rainforest from a helicopter, which brought the name Cape Melville into existence. However, it is said that no technology currently exists to ensure safe entry and exit into Cape Melville. In UMBR3, Palawan Highlands, the Palawan region in the Philippines is not an obscure place, yet it harbors a little-known uncharted area that explorers have come to refer to as the Palawan Highlands. It is not as desolate and boundless as many might imagine. In the Palawan Highlands, a variety of strange creatures flourish, and the complex and diverse ecological environment can be daunting for the average person. In 2007, an expedition team accidentally ventured into the highlands, bringing the unique wonders of this uncharted territory to the public's attention. The Palawan Highlands are home to mysterious carnivorous pitcher plants that feed on small rodents. Some of these pitcher plants are even large enough to accommodate a small monkey. Additionally, the uncharted area features pink ferns and blue mushrooms, with their vibrant colors serving as reminders that this is a toxic and hazardous environment. Every characteristic of this uncharted area emits signals of danger. Yet since 2007, these warnings have not deterred human exploration of this forbidden land. And UMBR2, Challenger Deep, carbon dioxide is an invisible and intangible gas. But did you know that there is a place on Earth where liquid carbon dioxide can be directly released? This place is the Challenger Deep, located in the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean. Challenger Deep is currently known as the deepest point on Earth. Just how deep is it? Explorers have only reached depths of 11,000 meters, but that's merely the limit of human capability, not the limit of Challenger Deep itself. It is vast, expansive, deep, and evokes a primal fear of the deep ocean in humans. Since it's called the abyss, the creatures living in the depths of the ocean must possess immense resilience to pressure. The pressure we're referring to here is, of course, the physical pressure from the ocean's water. Even the most skilled adventurers dare not challenge this place. So far, professional research teams have only conducted for very brief exploratory studies here. How many single-celled organisms inhabit Challenger Deep? How rich is its genetic biodiversity? What secrets lie hidden in the ocean's depths? Perhaps one day in the future, we will be able to unravel these mysteries one by one. In UMBR1, Move-Out Cave, at a depth of 30 meters, beneath an underground entrance, lies a world sealed off for millions of years, inhabited by transparent creatures that together form the unique environment of Move-Out Cave in Romania. According to scientific research, Move-Out Cave has been isolated underground for more than 5 million years. If it weren't for the construction of a geothermal facility, where workers dug down, this completely secluded and uncharted area might have remained undiscovered. Inside the cave, the water flows yellow, oxygen is almost non-existent, and the air is filled with gases like hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide completely inhospitable to human life. The creatures in this cave have adapted remarkably to their harsh environment. Trapped underground for millions of years, these strange organisms evolved unique abilities for survival. They rely on chemosynthesis, while their natural ability for photosynthesis has gradually diminished. If we were to bring these creatures into sunlight, we would see that both insects and small mammals exhibit a transparent or semi-transparent appearance. The extreme conditions mean that humans cannot stay in Mobile Cave for long periods of time. There is still a long way to go before we can uncover the secrets hidden deep beneath the surface. These 8 forbidden zones, 8 mysterious and undeveloped places, are filled with strange wonders beyond human imagination.